Cancer, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to your reading, Cancer. We are going to connect with angels. We are going to connect with a very strong channeling that I am feeling for you because it tells me, Cancer, the miracle is on its way. It is underway. Your request is being answered at this moment. So let us see what the angels want to communicate to us today. How absolutely striking, how incredibly imposing the way your reading begins. It is quite powerful, indeed very strong, and it sets such a significant tone for the messages that are waiting to be revealed to you. What is this? How impressive, how clear. Well, your card is coming out here. Well, the miracle is on its way because there is balance for you and there is justice. In case you still had doubts, 2 cards of balance that bring a great compensation in the face of what could be an economic, emotional, or health deficiency. Especially if you are now, at this moment, feeling that things are piling up, that everything is quite complicated, right? Well, I would tell you to prepare yourself because you are going to receive a great reward for your actions, for your decisions, and obviously for everything you have given to others. But beyond that, it is also a moment where life surprises you with an unexpected gain. What kind of gain? Whatever you need, whatever will pull you out of this crisis, out of your loneliness, or out of your illness, it is finally coming to you. Help is near, and it is not just any help, it is the help of God who grants the miracle for Cancer. That is why justice is here, and justice is speaking out in favor of Cancer. It is divine justice. The cards are saying it, you are seeing it. And there it is telling me about equity, equality. It frees Cancer from situations that had to be adjusted, and it can be understood as karma. This is giving you what is an excellent harvest, an excellent sowing. That is why you are being so equitable. And so just with yourself, with others, with your environment, that here what you deserve is to advance with determination, with willpower, and above all, to recognize that yes, you deserve this victory, that yes, you deserve this success. You know that other things are moving as well, because when the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles appear in your spread, we could also be talking about the fact that significant shifts are occurring regarding what might be your professional path or your current financial situation. These energies suggest that the momentum you are feeling is starting to manifest in very tangible, practical areas of your life, which is truly a powerful development for you. What could also be moving is a person. I feel that a person who at this moment is far from you is recognizing that they were wrong, that they were wrong, that they were wrong in how they proceeded with you. What was it that they said to you? How did they say it to you? Could be a person who obviously had some type of bond with you, of course, a romantic partner, but it can also be in another area of life. You are being given the opportunity to show that you are capable and intelligent enough to also balance the matters that have to do with the people who are surrounding you in your life. Not to be so trusting, not to be so gullible, to be more cautious in these matters. If that person comes, obviously, to recognize the error, to ask for forgiveness, I feel that Cancer will forgive. That does not mean that you are going to go back with that person if we are talking about a person of interest. But I feel that you will forgive because Cancer is understanding that forgiving this person will bring many gains. And that speaks of more generosity on your part, of more empathy, of more compassion. So you understand many things and adjust many things. That is why the relationships that will start to make sense for you in your life are healthy relationships. They are relationships that will be sustained over time. They are true relationships where they respect your integrity. And they will want to also take care of your own well-being above all else. So here many things begin to be created, many things. It is a moment where you are really also knowing how to properly handle your money, where you are also going to give shape to certain issues that have to do with that which you possess, right? So by handling your money well, you are going to generate benefits for yourself at the same time as for those around you. So it is truly a moment where you are being compensated for skills, for time, and for knowledge. That is why you advance. You advance toward that place that for you is just that they recognize you at work, in that workplace, in that place. With a person, if we are talking about the case that may be another type, a new person, or it may be a person of interest. Beyond whether it is this person who has to recognize the error and Cancer accepts or does not accept, that will depend on the situation of each one. That is why you can always resort to the personal readings that are scheduled here on the website, and you always have a pinned comment on your video. We have this moment of resounding advancement. Many things advance precisely toward what is advancement, literally, because you are recovering. With this divine gift, with this miracle, you are recovering the strength and the desire to literally adjust things. That is why the help of God is near, and they are preparing you for that miracle. It is a moment where you really control many things and keep going forward along the path that is written that has your success, literally. You may also be feeling connected to the possibility of taking a trip or moving house, and that for you is also exactly as it should be at this time. And many things can also be moving through what are circumstances of the law, because there is balance here too. And if we have assets at stake with respect to what the law is, well, things are being accommodated for you. How strong? Ace of Pentacles, Empress, Five of Cups. Well, let us see if we have to get out of the sadness. You see the synchronicity? The Five of Cups comes out. It corresponds also to the Five of Pentacles. And of course, you are at this moment perhaps living in this sadness, in this apathy, in this lack, because obviously you are lacking all of this. But this ends now. You are recognizing that life gives you another opportunity, that there is there within your reach, an opportunity that you are not going to let pass, because it is not fair for you either to continue insisting on what was lost. You have to look at the possibilities that life is giving you and look at how they surprise you, because you do not stop receiving surprises. Eight of Wands is a card of many surprises, of many events that are triggered in a surprising way, in a totally necessary way for you to understand that it is a sign from heaven to take this opportunity as a miracle. So wait, well, this movement in your finances, that movement of work, that movement of justice, wait for the movement of a person, because your situation can really be very connected with an emotional issue that is being accommodated quickly. There is clearly a possibility being considered that this Empress, which is you, right, will attract a specific person into your life. It is something that is definitely starting to take shape now. And if it is with an Eight of Wands, here comes a passionate love. And just like that, at first sight, which captures, obviously, the Empress. No, I mean, they are fascinated with the Empress. You here with this very powerful energy of expansion, creativity, fertility, security, a lot of abundance, protection, connection with the divine, connection with the spiritual. And this Eight of Wands represents a situation that obviously stimulates an encounter, which will be reciprocated on your part. It is the beginning of opening doors to something more with someone after having perhaps gone through a moment of emotional pain. Obviously, that in many of the cases, I feel that this is new, totally new, but each one will know and will accommodate it in its place. Here, there is a brutal, brutal compensation or reward or resource, retribution or miracle, whatever you want to call it. Because look, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is that resource that is needed, that arrives, when it is needed most. It is a moment where you really, Cancer, are going to feel fulfilled, you're going to feel complete, and above all, willing to a new beginning, totally renewed. You know, the moment finally arrives for you once and for all where you feel financially stable and you see it because you have the Empress, you see it, you feel it, and you touch it. You will know that economic stability really comes and the material situation improves or work improves or you yourself are with resources, as many resources as you need to lead a prosperous life. Furthermore, you are tuned into wealth because you are open to receiving it and open to offering it to yourself. Therefore, you truly have an effect. Justice provides you with an effect, a cause. Pardon me, a cause and an effect, a cause and effect relationship. It provides you with that cause for wealth. It is impressive how this card supports the Empress in finding every possibility to expand, to manifest, and to unleash this energy. It represents a new beginning of sorts in your lives, one that suggests something incredibly positive. You're tapping into a powerful flow that encourages growth and allows you to fully embrace these new opportunities unfolding before you. It is a truly promising and transformative time. And that leads you to enter a period of great productivity, a period where your work will be recognized, rewarded. Besides, you are already in balance in a period where you will also see that a relationship could be on fertile, stable ground. And above all, the work as well, the work. Something is going to happen that will place you in a situation of much, much, much happiness. You are linked, yes or yes, to strength, to the forces of change, of balance, and above all, also to some situation that might also place you in front of what could be some challenge, but it is a challenge that will make sense to you because surely the result of that challenge is going to crown you with much abundance, literally. Well, let us see what the Oracle tells us, Cancer. Let us see what the Oracle tells us. Wow, the Six of Pentacles again. It says, he who divides and distributes. Just for today, it says, I do not want to be the one who keeps the best part. I invoke the strength to balance my material life. And that is what you are going to do. How impressive. Food, family, time, and money, everything is balanced. Everything is distributed at once in equal parts so that your life feels just like that, complete. Impressive reading, Cancer. I congratulate you. Let us trust and decree because this energy is for you.